Jordanian authorities have outlawed the Muslim Brotherhood and confiscated its assets after members of the group were found to be linked to a sabotage plot. Jordan's Interior Ministry has announced a sweeping set of measures against the Muslim Brotherhood, formally declaring the group dissolved and illegal. This announcement follows the arrest of 60 members of the Muslim Brotherhood last week, an operation that Jordanian authorities say exposed plans to disrupt security and stability. The 163rd Ordinary Session of the Arab League Council has convened at the level of foreign ministers in Cairo. This gathering aims to address pressing regional issues and foster collaboration among member states. The discussions focus on enhancing unity and cooperation to tackle challenges facing the Arab world. As foreign ministers gather, they seek to strengthen diplomatic ties and explore solutions to ongoing conflicts and crises within the region. And in his address at the 163rd session of the Arab League, Jordan's Foreign Minister Ayman al-Safadi has emphasized that peace in the region is unattainable without the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. Al-Safadi expressed support for the Egyptian, Qatari and American efforts to de-escalate the situation in Gaza and underscored the importance of finalizing a detainee exchange deal to release detainees in Gaza. He affirmed that a just peace is the only guarantee for the region's security and that the Syrians deserve necessary support during this critical time. Additionally, he committed to continuing collaboration with regional countries to strengthen collective Arab action. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas has called on Hamas to lay down arms and hand the running of Gaza to his Palestinian Authority. Abbas was speaking at a leadership council where he is expected to name a successor amid pressure from Western and Arab powers concerned about the Palestinian Authority's ability to play a viable long-term role in peace efforts. Diplomatic efforts to craft a plan for Gaza's future have focused on pushing aside Hamas, but Israel has also said it will not accept any role for the Palestinian Authority, which exercises limited autonomy in the West Bank. The foreign ministers of Germany, France and Britain have issued a joint statement urging Israel to allow unrestricted passage of humanitarian aid to Gaza in accordance with the international law. The ministers emphasized that humanitarian assistance should never be used as a political tool and called for no reduction of Palestinian land or demographic changes. They also urged all parties to return to a ceasefire and demanded that Hamas immediately release the remaining detainees in their custody. French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot has visited Iraq, where he met with his Iraqi counterpart, Fouad Hussein. Following their meeting, Barrot emphasized the significance of a strong and independent Iraq, describing it as a source of stability for the entire region. Hussein highlighted the importance of stability in Syria for both Iraq and Europe, and Barrot also met with the Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shaya al-Sudani in Baghdad's Green Zone. He is scheduled to visit Kuwait on April the 24th and Saudi Arabia on April the 25th. And during a meeting of the State Military Industrial Commission, the Russian President Vladimir Putin has acknowledged that Russian armed forces still lack certain weapons, despite significantly ramping up arms production last year. And Putin reported that Russian troops have been supplied with over 4,000 armored vehicles, 180 warplanes and helicopters, and more than 1.5 million drones. However, he admitted that deficiencies remain in other areas, stating that these weapons are still lacking, as per his description, a sentiment shared by many present. Russian drone airstrikes have targeted Ukraine's Black Sea port city of Odessa, injuring 9 individuals, including 4 children. The attacks damaged residential buildings, igniting fires and affecting civilian infrastructure. That comes as Ukrainian air defenses intercepted 15 out of 16 drones launched across multiple regions. These assaults are part of a broader escalation, with simultaneous strikes reported in other Ukrainian cities amidst ongoing international discussions aimed at resolving the conflict.